Hey everyone, today I'm diving deep into the life cycle of greenhouse gases and their impact on our planet. Have you ever wondered how these gases travel from their source to the atmosphere and what happens during their journey? Let's unpack it together. Greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane are key players in climate change, but to truly understand their impact, we need to look at their complete life cycle. This includes everything from production through transportation to usage and beyond. First up, the production stage. Whether it's fossil fuels being extracted or crops being grown for biofuels, every step in the process releases greenhouse gases. For example, when oil is pumped from the ground, not only is CO2 released during extraction, but also methane, a gas far more potent than CO2 in trapping heat in our atmosphere. Moving on to transportation. Once produced, these fuels need to be transported, which again emits greenhouse gases. Trucks, ships and pipelines, you name it. Each has a carbon footprint, contributing further to our global emissions. Next, we use these fuels. Burning petrol in our cars or coal in our power plants releases a significant amount of CO2. It's this stage that most of us are familiar with because it's where we see emissions coming directly from exhausts and smokestacks. But here's a critical twist. It's not just about how much greenhouse gas is emitted. The type of fuel and how cleanly it burns also matter. Renewable fuels need to be assessed through a life cycle analysis to ensure they actually reduce greenhouse emissions compared to fossil fuels. This includes looking at all indirect emissions, like those from land use changes when forests are cleared for crop production. Now let's not forget about nuclear energy. It's a powerhouse in the fight against climate change because during operation, it releases minimal greenhouse gases. It stands out as a sustainable alternative, especially when replacing fossil fuel plants. Lastly, the role of electric vehicles, EVs. They're often celebrated as a green alternative, but the actual reduction in greenhouse gases depends heavily on how clean the electricity is that charges them. The cleaner the power source, like solar or wind, the greener the EVs. In conclusion, tackling greenhouse gas emissions is a complex challenge that requires a holistic view. From the ground to the grid, every step counts. The more we understand the complete journey of these gases, the better equipped we are to make decisions that lead us towards a more sustainable future. Thanks for tuning in, and let's keep pushing for that change.